And y'all don't know what I went through.
Do you have a card in your hands right now?
Nike Talk was that place that spiraled what you enjoy now.
Anyone who brought a Kobe shoe in, I would clean it for free.
Man, Melo was better than a lot of people in the league.
I saw my favorite jerseys, that one, the Barkley.
Kobe fours.
Oh, yeah.
Episode 66.
We're back. What's
We
good?
back. This is Dandin.
RJ Machismo. What's good, everybody?
Hey, welcome back, brother.
Yes, sir. I'm back.
So we were on episode 66. So this marks our 5-year anniversary, y'all. 5 years.
Yeah, it's
Could
been a
you
long
could you
time.
believe that, RJ?
Nah, man, it's been a long time.
What the hell, dog? Like
5
how time just passed by so fast, man.
Yeah, bro. I was just we started. I was on my phone. I was literally the same room, and I was just holding my
Oh
phone.
man, that guy was like on a kitchen table. I don't know where you were, a kitchen or
I was
the
moving all
basement?
over the place, man.
Yeah, all I saw was like the background moving, man.
I was sweating too. It was hot. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man. Yeah, we came a long way, bro.
Didn't know how to edit, like fucking running around.
Bro, we were even like stuttering, like trying to think on the fly what to speak and what to talk about.
We didn't, like we had no format. We just shot the shit, and 66 episodes later, like we're here.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So, first for me and RJ, and he can also speak on that. Like we want to say thank you to everybody for supporting us. I know, like, whether we entertained you, whether like you gave us a listen or thought about, like, subscribing on our YouTube or Apple Podcasts and SoundCloud. We do greatly appreciate all the support. A lot of the feedback as well, and we do appreciate all of it. Like, it really means a lot to us. It really, especially with like me in California and RJ in Maryland,
Yeah.
3 hour difference.
2
You know what I'm
a.m. right
saying?
now here, bro.
3 hour difference. People don't even know that. Like, it's crazy. It's like 1 o'clock over there.
Nah, it's 2.
2 o'clock.
Yeah, 1:58 a.m.
Like 11 o'clock here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like, imagine, and then the fact that, like, we got families. RJ got a family. I got a family. Like, it's
So everybody
not
see
easy.
the time difference. That's why we're doing this recording right now. You see, like, the time management that we got to go through.
Yeah,
That's why it's like this. So, but we make
you
it
know,
work.
people don't know the stuff that we go through, man. We're putting putting, like, RJ got put his girls to sleep. Family got to be asleep, so that way, like, he can, like, do this for y'all, for your entertainment. I gotta check homework for my kid.
This is me time right here. Everybody.
Yeah, I gotta do homework with my son, and spend time with the family. And then when that's done, this is my personal time.
Yeah,
So it's not easy, guys, but we're here.
yeah, make it work, bro. Make it work.
So yeah, like, for us, just recollecting back, like, reflecting back, like, it's just been, like, it's been fun. Like, I've had a, like, great time. I think for us, from episode 1, we didn't know what we were doing, but we had many guests, and lot of them, if not most of them, were their first. It was their first time, like, being on a podcast or being on YouTube or on a Zoom. And then for us to just be more comfortable in our own craft, or whatever you call this craft, we just, we decided to just make it, official. Like, that's why, like, we made it through 5 years, and it's just crazy. Like, I just couldn't believe. I still can't believe, like, we made it this far.
Yeah, bro, that's a lot of episodes. Like I said, a few of them I'm not in there, but it is what it is. It's just, like I said, like what he was saying earlier, it was just family stuff. So we made it happen. The goal was to just pretty much tell stories, and then, like, when we started bringing guests in, is just to share their stories when it comes to either sneakers or whatever they want. And that's what I think that's what we delivered. It's just normal folks, just sharing stories. I mean, I think that was our main goal from the beginning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It like I think what made us unique is that we weren't the ones that we weren't the type of podcast that had like a sneaker review or like,
Yeah,
you know, something that we always like purchase and we wanted to show it. I think it's just more of the storytelling.
yeah, yeah,
Um,
of course.
and then and then with those storytelling, it also developed to relationships too. Like you develop like relationships with people. Like for us to develop relationships with people in different all over the world, different professions from sneaker designers through to, musicians to, um, you know,
Collectors.
yeah, sports personalities. Like in our wildest dreams, like
Yeah,
that would, that was like the last, like that never like crossed our minds.
right. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just the fact that we got those individuals here that contributed to that, and the fact that they were able to share their stories. It's just a lot of insights. Like knowing a lot of insights from other people is just mind blowing because you always want to know what their views are on things, especially on the stuff that we all share, which is either sports, sneakers, sportswear, whatever.
Yeah.
So just hearing their insights on a lot of things is just crazy, man. Like it's just you get blown away, but you know it's always good to know what other people think. So I think that's what it says. Just what we delivered, what we shared with the viewers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, 100% agree. Like I think, like I said, it's for us, we don't have a specific label of like what we are. I think the first thing what people would think, oh, you guys are sneaker collectors, or you guys like sports, or you guys like wrestling, or
Yeah,
we all over the place. I think that's what makes us like unique. It's not it's not what you think from from face value.
right.
We're more than that.
Yeah. I mean,
And
even
then
now, like for some people, if you think we're still the same from we were from like 10 years ago, and just wake up every Saturday and buy every release. No, it's not. It's not like that, bro. Like everybody changed, everybody grew. We don't. We're just not the same no more, bro. Like everybody has to grow out of some things. Yeah, your passion is still there, but like waking up every Saturday and just going out for a release or buying every sneaker release, nah, it's not like that anymore, bro. You know what I'm saying?
but those are fun times. That
Oh
was
yeah, of
part
course. Yeah,
that's part of the storytelling,
yeah. I'll always cherish those times, but now it's like for us, it's different types of storytelling now. It's just like if I could put it in a way where it's like how Jordan played for the Wizards, you gotta find ways to create his shots and score, without the explosiveness. So it's just like how we tell our stories. It's kind of like that. It's like we gotta find ways to, like tell our stories from that point of view where it's like we're not how you used to be back in the day. So you know that's where we're at, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. Man. It's just crazy.
But it's a
So
lot. Like I said, we've grown so much, and we just done like I said, 66 episodes, man. It's just crazy. It's
yeah,
a lot.
man.
I've never done anything like this in my whole life. I mean, we got here. Well, yeah, we like you were saying earlier, we could have got here like 100 episodes faster, but I mean, it's just life just got us, man. Like things change.
Yeah, life is life, and man, like
Yeah,
and I was talking to RJ prior to recording. Like I think we were never worried about like hitting 100 episodes, but it was more the quantity over. I'm sorry,
yeah,
it was quality over the quantity for
yeah,
sure.
yeah. I mean,
Um,
we would have liked to get to 100 right away.
yeah, and we had so many plans, so many ideas, but
Yeah,
maybe down the road things will happen with those opportunities will happen again. Uh, but it's been fun. Like I think where we are now and what things will be in the future. I think those are the exciting things that we can look forward to.
yeah,
Especially like you know um I'll share something too. Like my kid wants to be like he wants to join like join us. Like, hey, I want to like he
You
hears me
want to
like
join the
talking
podcast?
in the other room. Yeah.
Okay,
He was like, I want to talk about sports. I want to show like the stuff I have.
that's good. That's
You know what
good.
I'm saying? Like, and it's like it's fun. It's fun. Like I can't wait. Like I think I just have to like sit him down and like, all right, let's
This is
this
this
is
is what
what
you
we
gotta
gonna
talk
do.
about, bro.
Yeah. Whether it's just like talk about sports or like video games for him or like just life in general, I think it's cool. Like
Yeah,
for him to just like bring that up
right.
because I think for his age he has so much to share. He wants
Yeah.
to experience those things. And as a parent, I think that's cool.
Oh yeah, of course, bro. Of course.
Yeah, so you
Maybe
know,
one day we'll get them. When you guys come here in August, we'll be all.
yeah, we I think that'll be the next episode for sure, or maybe prior, maybe do a couple more.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Definitely.
But yeah, man, like I think we just want to like continue to just do this. Like I said, it's been a few months for us, like linking up. You know, we, I do my best to hold it down, and RJ also, doing this thing too, and it was always out of love and respect. I just want to just throw it out there, like so that way people don't seem like, oh, I'm just the only one doing it. It's always like communication is key.
Yeah, of
You
course.
know what I
Yeah, you
mean?
gotta let me know. I'm like, I'm
It's
good.
always out of respect. Hey man, like I'm gonna hop on this. You wanna get in? Like, oh, I can't because like I do this and that. There is never like any like, animosity or like ill will feelings. It was completely because like I completely understand. Not just because he's fam, but that's what I'm going through right now too. I also he has a family and I have a family.
Yeah, man.
Whatever free time that I have, this is like it's a privilege.
Right.
But
Like I said, I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Like every time, like you do, it just sucks for me to decline because, like I said, I get caught up with things and
yeah,
but
that's
no,
all.
certainly there's no animosity. I'm like, I don't mind it. It's actually cool that you do those things, and like I said, I learn from it too when I go over it.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, there's no animosity when it comes to that. So
No, not at all, not at all.
I cleared
So
that up.
no, for sure, for sure. So I think we wanted to like also like do something cool too because this is the 66th 5-year anniversary episode. So, I wanted to show something me and RJ like caught recently. Um, like you want to start off or you or
You go
me?
ahead, bro.
Or me? All right.
It is more special for you right here.
Oh man. So shout out to Rod Vintage. He was my previous guest on episode 65 he was the thrift guy. He's a diehard Washington Bullets fan like I am. And he had a piece in that last episode where like I was in awe and I wanted it. I knew about it. I've seen it before in the wild, but I've
There.
never seen it like in a person like showing that. And he did link me up for it. It was not that bad of a price, but I would like to show it to y'all. So this is a chalk line Washington Bullets
There.
satin jacket.
So
So, it looks cool, right? From the front, but
you gotta show them where you from,
back
bro.
is this is the showstopper right here, bro.
Gotta show them where you from, bro. There it is.
That's it. Wow, it's the
There.
monument with the blue. There's a basketball right there.
Yeah.
With Washington Bullet. So I do plan on like wearing this when I go back home in August. It's gonna be hot as hell wearing this thing. I cannot wear this shit with a hoodie or a sweater. It gotta be like a t-shirt. If I wear this shit with like you know what I'm saying? Like I think it's a cool piece, man. Like it was meant to be, I think. So
Yeah.
I'm very happy with it. So yeah, man, this is my latest cop. So what you cop lately, RJ?
I mean, the only thing I copped so far this year, um, the black cement fives. those white cement fours, and I guess I could add this in. This Air Max box. It's not what you think it is.
It's not a 95, not an Air Max 95.
Nah, man. It's actually you can see that. What does that say? DT Max.
Oh,
The original Diamond Turf Max.
damn.
So you see that still intact.
Prime
I mean, you
time.
can't see the face anymore right here, but this is the OG. I don't think
Wow.
not a lot of people have this still in that good shape.
How's the quality in on those DTs?
It's actually good, man. It's like I said, it's still intact for like how many years? 1995.
Damn.
Was that
Have
20?
you ever put in your feet?
Yeah, I wore this side right here, but you know damn well if you put this on,
That joint gonna crumble.
I mean, it's still intact. But like I said, you can't be doing no like
Oh yeah, you can't.
heavy
You
walking.
can't.
You
Yeah.
can walk around the house with this, but like other than that, you can't be wearing this out. Like it's crazy. It might pop,
Man.
but I mean it's a collector's piece. Like I said, I'm a big Eagles fan, but I'm also a Coach Prime fan, man. Like just the versatility of how he played the game, being a football player and then the baseball player, and then just the swag that he just brought, man. I mean, it's just just me being a fan of him. So I had to cop that. Um, so yeah, I mean, I think that's about it for me. I don't have anything else. That's like I said, the white cement fours and the black cement fives. Those were the shoes that actually kind of like I don't want to say evaded me, but it was just one of those shoes that I did get back in the day. But I would just I just never got to wear them. Like either I would get a 10.5. It's like I don't know why. Like I think I told this story a long time ago, but I always get shoes that are like either a half size bigger or a whole size bigger because I thought I was gonna grow. So like I just never got to wear them because it's too
Yeah.
bad.
I always
It's
wondered like why you got my size 12, bro, on those Jordan ones, man. Like
that's what I'm saying. So like for me right now, like my whole I guess my whole thought process on like buying things is just to revisit things that like I never got to wear. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
and I mean, even if like the only time I do get to wear them is like when I go in the office, I go to work. That's the only time I get to wear these shoes.
can't wear 'em at home.
Now, I mean, I don't go out. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't be going out. If I do, it's just family. And when I go out with family, I just be wearing comfortable shoes. So but other than that, I mean, that's the only thing I really caught with sportswear and sneaker wise. But I didn't get the Switch 2. I just want to say that.
Yeah, me neither. Like I asked my son like, "Do you want to switch to?" He said, "Nah, but can you give me a PS5 controller? Cause I already dropped I dropped my controller a couple of times. They're like, all right, we'll get you on this weekend.
There it is, man. You got that. You
Like,
got
all right, I rather spend $90 compared to like a $500 console. So
yeah, heck yeah, man. That's overpriced, but I don't know, man. I mean, other than that, you got anything on the horizon that you see that you might want to cop?
not
Sneakers,
not really. Like,
electronics, or
yeah, not I mean, not, I can't really keep up, to be honest. Like I saw the white cement fours that came out.
yeah.
I think the last thing I bought was the Air Max Plus, the Royal joints.
Which one is that?
The one that Gilbert Arenas wore, like the
Oh
Air
yeah,
Max
yeah, yeah.
joint.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. So my wife got those for me in Europe because like they were all like small sizes here. So like she said, "You want to get up here?" Like, all right. So
So you got any like future, like well this year wise, the rest of the year, any other Jordans that you're looking,
Jordans. Um,
or even Nikes?
what else is tell me what else is coming out this year? I don't even know.
I mean, for me, I mean, like the only, like the I didn't even know. Like I saw it today, the Jordan 10s, the steel gray
Oh shoot, yeah, yeah, maybe those.
with the original the toe cap that everyone don't like. Um,
Yeah, I probably get
I want
those.
to wear those again because like my joints back in the day was squeaking.
The
Oh,
95s.
the squeaking problem.
Or this is the oh 06 one. Is it oh 05?
I think it was '05 with the silver box.
Yeah, that had no toe
Yeah,
cap though.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, those didn't have a toe cap. It was just like the clean toe. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Those squeak like crazy. Like
Oh
you're
yeah, for sure.
So maybe that. I don't know anything. I mean, maybe I don't know, the Fire Red Fives.
The fives.
I think that's
Damn. To be
fun.
honest, I don't even like. I know the gammas are. Is the gammas gonna be like the Christmas shoe again?
They got 311s, I think, coming out this.
For real?
Yeah, they got 311s.
Damn.
Camel blue, and then some other, I think two other new colorways. So
Yeesh.
yeah, man. I mean, I think I don't have anything else on the horizon other than
Yeah. It's like, if I see it on the shelf and they got my size, and I'll cop it, but it's hard. It's just hard to keep up
yeah.
when
I mean,
you got
how
other
do you feel about
priorities.
the current state right now? The current state of
The
the
current state, I think it's in a good state right now. I mean, the sucky thing about it is like the tariff stuff from it, like from overseas. Like it's
you
like,
raise it up with $5.
yeah, $5. Yeah, you can tell, like you can even tell like even the aftermarket stuff has gone up a little bit
Yeah,
just because they have to make ends meet. But I think at this point it's easy for people to get stuff
yeah,
compared to what it was like maybe like 5, 10 years ago.
yeah.
Um, for someone to get like white cement fours at the store at their local store, I rather see that rather than people.
Racking
Uh,
up.
yeah, like you trying to pay an arm and a leg. I mean, I get it. You also want to support like the sneaker shops too, but if you can get the opportunity to get it at retail, then that's even better. But I think it's in a good place right now. How about you?
I think it's great. I really think it's in a good place right now, especially for the newer sneakerheads to get into the game. Like, just scrolling through some social media, and like I've been seeing a lot of people posting their stuff and saying that they're like a new sneakerhead. They started like 2, 3 years ago, and they're posting their pictures of all their shoes, and it's great. Like I know that feeling. That was a great feeling back then too. I mean, it was just like for us, it was we started back. Well, I only started in 2001, but everybody else was in the 90s. But that feeling to do that, take pictures of the shoes that you got, that's a great feeling.
Yeah,
So when I see that on social media, I'm like, whoa, man, that's great. I feel happy for those people because they're getting into a new hobby that we, like I'm not saying like we did it first. I'm not saying it that way. I'm just saying it's just that feeling of having that collection and like your new passion. It's a great thing.
yeah,
I'm saying,
yeah. And a lot of people too, they have different interests now. They're into like trading cards. They're into like
yeah,
apparel. They're into
yeah,
other things, hats. I think it's cool that people can collect more than other than
right,
sneakers, but definitely like sneakers does influence, it's a big influence towards like the culture.
yeah, it is.
Um, because especially you see like a Travis Scott, you know, you like the shoes, but a lot of people even listen to his music.
Yeah, yeah.
So you
There,
get those type
there's
of
still
people.
there's still those hype beasts like that word still exists till this day.
They do,
But
yeah.
you can't knock them. Like for me, it's just like I don't have anything against those folks. It's just like I said, it's just a great thing. But I had this one comment that I put on social media back then. Not back then, but like probably like a while ago. I don't know when, but I forgot. But I said the difference was back then when we were collecting or when we were buying shoes is that not everybody had the same shoes. Like I would go to school and then somebody would have like the OG Jason Kids with the skin, and I'm like, damn, bro, like where'd you get those? Like you don't see that. So it's like if somebody comes into school with those type of shoes, you're like, whoa, man, those are tough. Like, because like you can't get it anywhere else, and then you don't know if it's gonna retro, which it still hasn't retroed. So like like at that time, it was like a special time. It was almost like you could almost say it was like a competition back then, almost because you could come out in school and like, or maybe you're at work, you come out with shoes that nobody has. You're like, damn, bro, like that's what made it special for us at least, like getting the new things and you wear it out there. I mean, yeah, getting a reaction from dudes, like it's crazy, but like that was a sneaker game back then. It was just like you get a reaction from people. You're like, man, where you get those? Are
You
those
still
coming
you
back
still
out?
do. You still do.
Yeah,
But
but I mean, like,
it's not like the I think those people are like the ones that are more appreciative rather than like the low key hate. Like, oh, he just wearing that because they came out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I'm saying like now, what I'm just saying is just like you go out in public, like everybody's wearing like Jordan 4s. Like it's only like the shoes now that will get a reaction is either like the off whites, the Travis Scotts, because those are like high in the in the resale market. So
Yeah.
what I'm saying is like back then you come out with like up tempo 97s. Nobody had those yet. Like it came out like back in the day, and then you come
Yep.
out with up tempo. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. It's not like anything hype. It's just people don't have
Yeah.
those shoes. You know what I'm saying? Like even like Flight Posit threes, like you wear that in like the 2012s or something or 2015. You're like, damn, where you get those? You still got those so fresh. You know what I'm saying? So like the
Yeah.
difference was is just like not everyone's kind of like wearing the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, those were the fun days for sure, where you're in the bag, you're in the like the
yeah,
crate, the bottom of your shoe collection.
yeah. Like
That's
you even with some Jumpmans like the Vin Bakers, the Vindicates,
the
you come out with
Vindicate.
like, damn, where you get them joints from, bro? Like,
Oh, these the Jumpman Strongs, man.
yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's in a good place. Like I'm not hating. It's just where I grew up because I was always like the rookie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
'Cause I started in 2001 and everybody else was in the 90s. So I could even say I was looked down upon too. Like when I used to post stuff on Nike Talk saying like, oh, we've been had those. Or like they're saying like, oh, you got the threes, but you don't have the Nike Air in the back. You got the Jumpman. I'm like, okay, it's cool. Like
Yeah.
like I started where I started. I can't help it. Like I can't get those shoes. Like
Yeah.
I can't get the 88s. So but it's cool, man. I mean,
Yeah.
it's all fun.
Times change, man.
Yeah.
Times change.
But
People
like I'm saying,
change.
like it's just crazy to me that the evolution is a wonderful thing to see. And like I said, for now, like the people that are getting into the game, it's good for them.
Yeah. 100%. So yeah, like I said, like you said and I said, like I think it's in a good place for people to get what they want.
Yeah,
Um, but just keep in mind, like as always, the rule of thumb is like, of course, like the more collectible items will cost more.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
And that you do what you got to do. Whether you got to sell stuff or trade stuff for it. It's part of it.
yeah,
That's part of the game.
yeah.
You
It
know.
is. It is part of the game because you gotta do whatever it takes for you
Hell
to
yeah.
for you to get that item, man. You know?
There's no judgment, man. Like, that's your decision.
Yeah,
We just here to support it.
yeah, of course. This is a hobby. Is for some people it's unfortunate that this is the hobby we're in, but it is what it is. This is
Yeah.
this is the type of stuff. As much as we could say we don't buy stuff as much anymore, but we're still kind of like invested in.
Yeah.
You
I'm
know,
tapped in a little bit. We're still tapped in,
yeah,
but not
yeah,
as much as I used to. So
exactly, because we have that control now. You know what I'm
control
saying? If you want to call it that,
responsibilities, bro.
yeah, you got that control now. So, but
Responsibilities.
yeah. But like I said, all of this stuff, man, it's just always, it's always good to look back upon to just, like I guess what do you want to call it, like reminisce on those times
Yeah,
because
reminisce for
it
sure.
was fun, man.
It's an escape for, your daily lives,
Yeah,
like whatever you're going through, whether you're having a bad day or like you're
yeah,
going through stuff, those memories that you had when you were a kid or when you used to see your favorite athlete on TV, you always wanted to, like mimic them or you wanted to have the exact gear, like Last Dance, like look, that shit was crazy. Like,
yeah,
he had, like he had gear before that happened,
yeah,
like it's just crazy. Like you just don't know the stuff you accumulated over these years, and now like everybody wants it, but
yeah,
you were already ahead of the game already,
yeah,
and you guys, oh, I didn't pay that amount for it, or
yeah.
I got doubles of it.
Yeah.
You know,
Like,
people
imagine those,
the hate
those
was
championship
hard.
shirts. Yeah, man, those championship shirts going for like 100, 200. I'm like, bro, that's crazy. I was like, back in the
Yeah.
day, I used to get this junk for like $30 off eBay, man. It's crazy how like it can
Yeah.
just drive up the price because of like a show like that. It's just crazy times though, man. It's crazy time.
Yeah. But I think, it just for us it's the journey, like when you collect stuff,
Yeah,
right? Like especially like and then the excitement, right? Like when you see something, like when I got that jacket, it was crazy. Like
yeah,
I couldn't believe it. It was meant to be kind of thing.
yep,
Because like you can't compare like prices. It's the moment, it's the experience that goes with it.
right.
And that's something that you can never take back. Like
Oh yeah,
no one can ever buy that from you.
yeah,
The moment you take those memories away is the moment like you sell it. I think for us, like I think, and I've told this before, um, getting rid of like older shoes, when it's already time for them to go, let the new people have new memories with them. I think that's the move.
yep,
Especially like you don't want like a shoe that's like unwearable, and then you can't even like sell them
yeah,
for what it's worth or what you
yeah,
paid for, or you know what I mean. So that's a hard balancing act,
yeah,
but it was fun.
yeah. I mean that's my thing too now. Like before, like I would hold on to shoes and not wear them because it's a collectible, it's a collectible. Or this joint might like worth something back, like later on down the line. But now, like I wear shoes, and I'm like, oh, I don't want these no more, and I just sell it. Like, it could be lower value.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, what's the point? Like sometimes I would even go to like Plato's Closet and then just throw those on there, and they'll give me like a few bucks for it, and then all right, whatever.
yeah.
But
At least you're getting rid of it.
yeah,
You're making room.
exactly. Yeah, making room from like
You're making
other
room
stuff, I guess. But nah,
for
but
more stuff. Yeah, it's a recycling. It's like recycling.
yeah, no, but like I just like right now, like I just have like a free. I guess I have a lot of freedom now. Like I'm not restricted to like not creasing the shoe, like wearing the shoe and creasing it. Like
Yeah, we used to walk like
wear
no.
shoes. Yeah, like I was that guy to like want to just like keep a shoe on ice.
Yeah,
Like now I'm like bro, I'm gonna wear it. If it rains outside, I'm gonna wear it. I'm like I don't even need to clean the bottom. Like I have my shoes in the garage for like just sitting there. Like I don't even put it back in the box anymore, bro. Like it started from not wearing it to wearing it, but then being careful. Now I'm like wearing everything, and I don't even put stuff in the box anymore. I just leave it in the garage, like how you should be. Like that's the freedom that I have now. Like I'm not too like I mean I guess I guess you could consider that not being too attached, but it's shoes. Like I even hoop in like Jordans.
yeah. I respect that. See, like the
Like
moment like you buy them off the shelves,
yeah,
like you put them up just to hoop in.
yeah.
That,
Take off the freaking
that
insole, put my own insoles in, and
yeah, that's
I'm
that's
like
that's dope, man.
I don't like back then I was scared to do that. Like I never wanted to do that back then. Like I felt like I was disrespecting the shoe or something or whatever. Like, oh, I shouldn't be hooping in these because it costs $200. But it's a freaking shoe. It's a basketball shoe.
Exactly.
Like, what are you telling me to do with it? So like that's the freedom, like I said, that I have now, and it's a wonderful feeling for me because I let myself go from like that restrictiveness of saying like, oh, it's a collectible item, and I'm gonna just keep it on ice. So yeah, like I get to experience it more. You know what I'm saying? Like put it that way.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, also be happy, right? Like you have to be happy with
Oh
what you
yeah,
have too. Like
yeah,
we're beyond blessed for the material
of
things that we got.
course.
Um,
It's
you
never a
know,
priority no more. Like it's
hell
not.
no.
It's never like, oh, I gotta get this and do that, or like I have more than you of these type of shoes and you don't have them. It's not. It's not. It's not even like that.
Yeah.
It's just a blessing for everything. Like you're able to experience all of these things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think for us too, and I'm just sharing this, like maybe just from my experience, I think that the biggest misconception is that like being materialistic, right?
Yeah.
Like oh, all you care about is this, and that. And I
Right.
think this is more to that.
Right.
Like I said, our main point is like we keep these things for
Memories.
the memories, and just the nostalgia too,
Yeah.
you know. And we know at some point where it's time to let go. I think, you know, that's also the inevitable
Right.
where like shoes fall apart, or like it's time for you to let them go, or this is the time for you to sell it because you know, the price is pretty high, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, it's fun. Like I think, you know, just having no hard feelings, like letting go with your stuff.
Exactly.
And then like, but you know, like there's some stuff like you're like, I don't know.
Yeah. Of course. Of course. Of course.
Hell
There's always
no.
gonna be stuff like that, especially if like it was gifted to you by somebody that you care about the most. Like,
Yeah,
there's some things you just can't get rid of. That's understandable.
exactly.
So, but other than that, man, I mean, like I said, it's a great time right now, man. Like, it's beyond blessed.
Hell yeah. We beyond blessed, you
Yeah.
know.
I mean, all the stuff
Five
that all the
five
stuff
years
we
talking
got,
about this shit, dude,
right? All the stuff that we got
with
from back
different
in the day.
people.
Yeah. Especially with the player price, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, y'all just don't know.
I mean, it's no cap on that, bro.
No capping. Oh, you just got receipts.
Right, right.
You'd be mad as hell how much you be saved.
Yeah,
But you know, it's not just the outlets where we find stuff. It's, you know, the relationships that you make,
yeah,
the stores that we go to, the right place, right time situation.
exactly. I feel like I'm in always in that
Yeah,
situation.
we always do it, dog. It's
Right
always
place,
like
right
this. It's always like this. RG would he'll be the first one, and I'll be right behind him. But I always get the fucked up box all the time.
time.
The
Every
fucked
time.
up box, thing. It's the joint that's sitting on the bottom of like the box of the package.
Yeah.
Oh, you size 12? It give me this fucked up box. Damn, all the time. CD pack. Oh yeah, this shit fucked up.
Hell yeah, man.
Fuck.
Yeah.
But
See,
you
that's
know
what I'm
what?
saying. Like, they'll,
I'm Yeah, like, you know, I can't hate on that. That also made, you know, it gave the shoe character too, you know.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
I wasn't a stickler. Like, oh, you know, I hate the fucked up box. But it always happened to me.
Yeah, exactly,
It
man.
gave me more than reason to get rid of them when I'm ready to get rid of them.
Yeah. I think
But
I think that even happened with the copper foams when we got them.
yeah, the copper foams, the pewters,
Like,
the eggplants.
how you get the messed up box and then the
Oh,
shoe came out?
even when you came here to Cali, wherever we got SBs,
Oh yeah.
I got the fucked up the bread joints, the bread pack low.
Right. What was
Oh
that?
yeah,
Sneaker? What was
yeah,
that?
we got it for free.
Yeah.
We just walked in like, yeah, y'all want these? Like, all right. Gave us our fucking wristband.
That's what I'm saying, man. Those are the times, bro. Like,
Right place, right time, man.
place, right time, man.
So yeah, you know, I look forward to in August for sure. We'll do a recording in person. Uh,
I
you
mean, too
know,
bad we can't really
yeah,
do our usual
sneaker rounds,
rounds because
shoe rounds.
I mean, I can tell you the report right now with some of these sneakers. It's not the same, man. Like,
Yeah,
we lost Shoe City already. And
downtown locker room.
that was our number one. Where we got the player price.
Damn,
Everyone else is just you don't see, in my opinion, you don't see a lot of shoes that are on sale no more. I mean, if you do, you'll get like a 20% off,
yeah.
thirty
I
percent.
think that was you pointed out. I think that the best player price is the one that's already discounted already.
Yeah.
What you see is
So
what you
right now,
get.
yeah, right now, and if you wanted a shoe and you see it for 20% off, get it
That's
because
the
that's
best
how low
price.
it's gonna go. You know what I'm
That's the
saying?
best
Like it's
price
not gonna
thing.
go any lower.
Your ass gonna get you know how competitive people are like at the outlets, like they will get the moment people will like wait for the moment they open up in the morning.
Oh yeah, I seen that on TikTok
Yeah.
the other day. Like bro, like the joint I go to in Orlando, they call it the Loop, the clearance. I'm like, bro, everyone's like running. Open the door, everyone's like running to
Oh
the
yeah,
back.
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
The dude on the outlet.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I get more power to them. They're reselling whatever they want to get, but
The dude that look like Rajon Rondo.
yeah, something like that,
Yeah,
bro.
he look like Rajon Rondo. Yeah,
Yeah,
look like a damn alien.
they getting size 12, size 14. I'm like, hey man, more power to you. You gonna
You're a cool guy, man. Cool dude.
go ahead and make that money, bro. But
Yeah,
not me.
but yeah, I had fun.
Yeah,
But I look forward to the future too. I think 66 and beyond, I think we gonna get there. We're gonna do we will continue to record when we can record.
yeah,
And I hopefully we can do some collaborations too, with other podcasts. We do have one in general that we want to collab with. I'm just waiting for, right place, right time situation kind of thing.
right.
I think it'll be dope. Uh, so yeah, man. And you got anything else?
I mean, nothing else. I guess we could recap from the beginning of the year. Like I said, we were talking about the Super Bowl.
Ah, damn.
We ain't talk about the sports part, but yeah, like
Oh
I said,
man,
man,
congrats to your Eagles, man.
being an Eagles fan, it was a good time. That's like the second Super Bowl in my lifetime. But yeah, it was great, man. Like I said, it was a great season for them, and it sucks that Saquon Barkley is the cover man for Madden 26. So
I'm glad it's not my guy,
whoever got him as a keeper, man, you better pick up AJ Dillon or somebody, bro.
I got him keeper in my league.
You gotta pick up his backup, man. Or it could be Will Shipley. I don't know. We'll see. But
Yeah.
even with those games, man, I'm excited for these games. Like you look at college football, they're like making the game more better now this year too. So it's like everything is like being a great time too. It's not just sneakers, video game, man. It's like the sports video games it's just a great time to be alive right now. But I don't know if you play college football, but like I said, everybody's been waiting for that since what NCAA 14.
Yeah, I've been waiting, man.
Yeah,
I've been like my son been he's been watching like the trailers on YouTube.
yeah.
He
So
just doesn't know like how popular it was before they took the licensing.
exactly. So like I said, it's a great time right now, man. A great time. Like
It's
even
gonna
Madden,
be
like as much as I don't like Madden, like with some of the fluke plays, but like the presentation part is not up to par for like with NFL 2K. But now I think they're making a difference. They're trying to change the game. They're trying to make it close to how it was with NFL 2K5. So we'll see how that goes, man. So I'm
yeah,
looking forward to that.
it'll be fun for sure, man. I can't wait.
I think I'm more looking forward to like video games than it is with like some of the sneakers.
Yeah, my son already can't wait till August already for the new Madden.
That's what I'm saying, man. Because I want to see what they're talking about, man. You
Yeah,
know.
I want to play Uncle RJ. Like, all right, go ahead. You go play with your cousin 2-on-1.
Yeah, and that's another great thing, man. Playing
Play with your
these kids.
nephews.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
Getting their ass beat, they start arguing with each other. What are you doing, man?
they don't know how heavy you played them games back in the day, bro.
Like, you're not passing the ball right.
We used to have tournaments with those, man. It's
Oh
crazy.
yeah, the shoot. Yeah, for the belt. That was fun.
Yeah,
Oh man.
yeah, it's a good
66,
time.
bro.
Yeah, man.
Fit. Yeah, man. Also want to say happy Father's Day to you, man.
Yeah, you too, bro. So
Damn.
yeah,
So hopefully we can do stuff what we want to do, but
I know, man.
no chance in hell.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. Yeah, you gotta be at home with the kiddos, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah, man, it was good. It was good, seeing you. Hopefully we'll definitely link up when I get there in August.
yeah,
We'll maybe, we'll try to like I don't know, maybe we'll try to like record. Well, definitely record. Maybe we'll do a video. We'll go like a couple stores.
yeah,
Do
yeah.
do a YouTube short.
You gotta do some reels. So what do
Do we
you
do
do
a
now?
reel or do a TikTok reel?
Yeah, that's the thing now on social media. You gotta do reels, bro.
I mean, I'll do a reel. My son knows how to do a reel before I did.
Yeah, so definitely, bro. Looking forward to it, man.
Damn. Well, congrats to 5 years to me and you, bro.
Yes, sir.
We gotta keep it going, man.
Yeah.
There's no, it's only only one way but up.
Yes, sir.
So
You know,
much
you gotta keep
appreciated,
hustling.
RJ. You've been a good co-host. So we gonna keep going, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah. You got anything
So
else for the people though?
no, I said no, no. Once again, I just want to say like thank you to everybody to for supporting. I can't say it. We can't say it enough. Um, I used to be like upset, like, oh, I don't get that many subscribers. But you know what? I think at this point, it's like whoever wants to listen, like it's a blessing,
Yeah, man.
and it'll come, you
Yeah.
know, it'll definitely come. But yeah, I do appreciate you guys. RJ also appreciates it as well.
Yeah.
More to come. We do got a lot of more things that we would like to do in the future. Uh, yeah, and we're here for you guys. We're here for this to hear the stories.
Yeah. I mean, anybody got any ideas, man?
Hit
Just
us up.
inbox.
Hit us up.
Yes, sir.
We'll email us, message us.
Let's talk.
You guys know where to find us.
Yeah, man. Let's talk. Let's talk.
We're not that difficult to find.
Exactly.
All right, man. So that wraps up to episode 66. This is Dandin.
It's RJ Machismo, everybody.
All right, y'all. Have a
Peace.
good one.